I know I haven't posted a video. It's been a while, but the longer I stay in, and the more people that recognize Elektra, and where I post, I'm often getting asked questions. People ask questions about what do I do, to basically not strike or whatever, have a smooth relationship with my adults. Now that they are all adults, Elektra here. Some of you know her, some of you don't. But she'll be 7 in August. And it's basically for newer keepers. I mean, a lot of us that have been in it for years. I've been in it now I've been keeping bloods only for 7 years now. So when people ask me, how do I help my blood calm down? How can they calm down? They're bitey. They keep biting me. Basically, I tell them, make sure your temperature is right. These guys do not like being hot at all. Like, now that they're older, all of their herp stats are set to 70. Or not 70, sorry, 80. And that's what they stay at usually, 80. And even though they're set at 80 degrees, a lot of the times they'll still spend a lot of the time on the cooler end, like wrapped around behind their water bowl and whatnot. So I mean, to me, that's always been the most important part of helping them not be as defensive and calming down and just acclimating to their new environment. The second part would be taking time with them after you get a hatchling, a yearling, or whatever in. Let them acclimate, get used to everything for at least a week. I'd say at least a week, 2 weeks better. And then after they get, settled down, you feed them. I'd start doing small handling sessions. Nothing too big, maybe just a couple minutes here and there. 5 minutes, just sit down on the couch with them one night, watch TV. 5 minutes, and then that's it. Just do that for, I'd say, a couple weeks, and then just increase it just a little bit. Maybe after that, try 10 minutes, or just, whatever the snake feels comfortable with. I mean, and you can tell, they'll let you know. There'll be signs. Their body will start tensing up. You'll see their tongue movements. You'll see tail wags where they're getting annoyed. They're getting stressed out. And they're pretty much done at that point. But yeah, Elektra, she's a good 5 feet. Probably close to 18 pounds. Her particular, she's the only one I feed rabbits to nowadays. I'll feed her a rabbit every month or so. I'll give her an extra large rat, and then about a month later a rabbit, and then about a month and a half later I'll give her something else, a large chicken, whatever. Anyways, back to helping bloods basically calm down, building a relationship with them. Another thing would just be taking things slow on their time. Don't rush anything. Keep them how they want to be kept. For the most part, blood pythons, Borneos, and Sumatrans, they're not display animals. I mean, you might get lucky and get one that's okay with being in a aquarium, a fish tank, but that's not going to be the norm. And a lot of them aren't going to be okay because these are very secretive, shy, anxious animals that, me personally, the more research I do into them, I think they're pretty fossorial. I think they're like, imagine a coral snake and a mud snake. You know, corals like to be underground in dead logs, rotting logs, and then mud snakes are swamp snakes. And for the most part, I think that's what these snakes are pretty much in the wild. From, you know, people I talk to and videos I watch of the locals pulling them out where they find them. They're basically swamp snakes that like to stay underground. So they do not want to be on display. I tell everybody, to me, think of somebody with anxiety, and that's a blood python. They have a lot of anxiety, and it takes a lot for them to trust you. It's a lot of relationship building, a lot of trust building, a lot of not doing things that make them not want to trust you. And things that make them not trust you is keeping them too hot, making them defensive, just bad interactions. Once they get stressed out, if you don't put them back home and you make them strike and flail around, things like that, is actions like that, you know, they lead to not trusting you, and it leads to relationship problems. Just basically like a relationship with a person. You want to treat them with respect, take things on their time, their timeline, and just do things that make them feel comfortable. And then you'll have adults like Elektra here, where I can go down here and just, she pulls away, you know, she's curious. She might not she tolerates it basically. But she trusts me and I trust her, and I got her in 2020. And the last time, you know, she struck at me and bit me was a couple weeks after I got her. She was stressed from shipping, and then once she settled down, that was it. 2020, around June of 2020 was the last time she struck and bit me, and almost 5 years now, nothing. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little update video and hopefully help newcomers and anyone that comes across this video that might have a few questions. One day I'll have a proper setup.